whole day on my skin. Mascara smudged thoughts, hands still shaking. The kind of tired that does not cry right away, just stares at the ceiling and listens to its own heart breaking. The room was dark except for the hallway light, thin as mercy under the door. And I sat on the floor beside my bed, like a girl who could not carry herself anymore. I have learned how to look fine in public, how to smile without letting anyone in, how to fold panic into politeness, how to call survival peace when it is only fear with better skin. But you saw through every careful layer, every practiced I'm okay, every hidden war inside my chest. I was too ashamed to name. There are nights my mind becomes a flood, every memory rising at once. Old wounds talking like they still own me, old lies pressing against my lungs. I hear the voice that says I am too much, too late, too weak to be held. And for a moment the dark feels honest, and hope feels like something I made up myself. So I call to you from the deepest room inside me, not with beautiful faith, not with steady words, just with that cracked little cry that sounds more like me than worship. And somehow you heard me when I was falling under my own mind. You reached for me when the waters rose inside my chest. You reached for me. You pulled me out from what was drowning me, set my feet where I could breathe, and in the place where panic used to live, you became a shelter underneath me. You are my rock when I feel split in two, my hiding place when the noise gets through, my lamp when the night gets inside my head, my strength when I cannot lift myself from bed. I know the storm is real, I just know your love is realer. And when I call your name from the dark, you come closer. It was not thunder in the way I expected, not some grand and instant release. It was softer, stranger, like my pulse slowly learning it did not have to outrun grief. Like a hand at the back of my neck, guiding me out of the spiral, like breath returning to a body that forgot it was allowed to be gentle. You did not shame me for unraveling, you did not ask me to be less human. You stepped right into the wreckage, into the overthinking, the flashbacks, the ache, into the hidden places I kept locked, because I thought even heaven would turn away. But you were not afraid of my chaos, you were not disgusted by my dust. You moved toward me like love that knows exactly where to touch. And now I know deliverance is not always loud. Sometimes it is this, my hands unclenching at midnight, my breathing slowing in the dark, my tears no longer feeling like failure, my soul remembering it still belongs to you. Sometimes rescue looks like staying, like not becoming the lie pain told me, like waking up and finding I am still here, and so are you. Train my hands for softer battles, the kind fought deep beneath the skin. Teach me how to stand in truth when old fears come knocking again. Be the wide place under my feet when my thoughts begin to close in. If I have you, I do not have to disappear to survive. When I was falling under my own mind, you reached for me. When the waters rose inside my chest, you reached for me. You pulled me out from what was drowning me, set my feet where I could breathe, and in the place where panic used to live, you became a shelter under call your name from the dark, you come closer. So if I tremble, let me tremble in your arms. If I weep, let it be where mercy falls. If the enemy is memory, shame, or fear, become the holy silence louder than them all. Break through the lies that name me abandoned. Break through the ache that says I'll never heal. Be the fire in my bones, be the calm in my bloodstream. Be the God who makes the unseen rescue real. And I was almost gone beneath the waves, you came for me. Now when I had cleaned up all my ruin, right there in it you came for me. And now my heart, though still healing, sings of the God who bends low and listens close. You did not lead me to my darkness, you taught my broken soul to hope. You are my rock, my rescue, my steady ground, the voice beneath every other sound. And if the night comes back, I know it's true, the dark may find me, but it will find you here too. Tonight I am barefoot in the kitchen, hair falling loose, my scarab gone. The house so quiet it feels like listening, like even the walls know something is wrong. I keep one hand around a cooling cup, the other pressed against my ribs, as if I could hold together all the shaking I don't know how to name. I have one composure like perfume, soft enough that no one asks. Learned how to laugh at the right moments, learned how to move with a breaking heart. But you saw through the careful version, through the woman everybody thinks is fine, through the practiced voice, the steady shoulders, through the storm I hide behind my eyes. There was a season I felt unshaken, like my ground would never give way. I called it peace, but maybe it was comfort, the kind that forgets how quickly light can fade. Then one silence changed the temperature, one shadow touched the edge of my mind, and all the things I thought were certain started slipping out of line. And when you felt far, everything inside me grew louder. Old fears, old grief, old memories rising like water in the dark. So I called to you, not like a saint, not like a singer, just like a daughter trying not to drown in her own heart. You lifted me up from the place beneath myself, from the room where sorrow learned my name. You did not rush me, you stayed long enough to teach my pulse a slow way. And though the night still leans against me, though tears still gather when no one sees, I know this ache is not my ending. By morning I'll breathe again. You turned toward me when I had nothing but honesty, nothing but trembling hands, and a prayer too small to impress. And if I'm still here, still singing, still reaching through the dark for you, it's because your mercy walked into my ruins and called me back to life. There are wounds that do not bleed in public, grief that wears lipstick and goes to work, pain that answers texts with little heart emojis while carrying a private funeral underneath. I know what it it is to smile with swollen thoughts, to fold panic into pretty clothes, to sit in a crowded room and feel like I am disappearing one quiet and chatted time. And still you were not disgusted by my fragility. You were not impatient with my unraveling. You did not ask me for polished faith, did not shame me for how human healing is. You met me in the hidden places, in the breathless hour after midnight. In the mirror I avoided, in the memory that still knows how to bruise. You taught me that crying is not failure, that breaking open is not the same as being lost, that sorrow can sleep over for a night without becoming the owner of the house. You taught me that joy is not loud at first, sometimes it enters on tiptoe, like dawn under a bedroom door, like warmth returning to cold hands, like music finding a body that had forgotten how to sway. So when my soul caves in on itself, when my thoughts turn sharp and merciless, remind me you do not leave because I am weak, you come nearer. And the same God who heard me sobbing is the God who will hear me laugh again. You lifted me up from the place beneath myself, from the room where sorrow learned my name. You did not rush me, you stayed long enough to teach my pulse a slow way. And though the night still leans against me, though tears still gather when no one sees, I know this ache is not my ending. By morning I'll breathe again. You turned toward me when I had nothing but honesty, nothing but trembling hands, and a prayer too small to impress. And if I'm still here, still singing, still reaching through the dark for you, it's because your mercy walked into my ruins and called me back to life. So take this morning off my shoulders, not by pretending it was never real, but by holding me through it until the grief loosens its grip. Change the weight of this room, change the language of my body, turn this weeping into worship, this shaking into holy movement. Dress me again in gladness, not the shallow kind, not a smile painted over pain, but the deep kind, the kind that has cried all night and still opens the window at dawn, the kind that knows I was hurt in the dark, the kind that says my healing may be slow, but it is alive. You lifted me up from the place beneath myself, and even now you are lifting me still. Every time sorrow tries to claim me, your love speaks louder than the hollow feeling. So I will sing, even softly, even with tears salt on my skin, because the God who sat with me in mourning is the God who lets the morning in. Tonight I may still be crying, but I am not crying alone, and that changes everything. 'Cause if you are here in the dark with me, and dawn is already on its way, and by morning, not perfect, not untouched, but held, I'll breathe again. I came home with the whole day still pressed into my skin, makeup fading, thoughts unraveling, that quiet kind of tired that does not know where to begin. The room was dim, just one low lamp, and the sound of the street moving on without me. While I sat on the edge of the bed, trying to gather all the versions of myself I had scattered through the day. I know how to smile softly, how to answer, how to make my pain look organized. I know how to say I'm okay with a voice so gentle, even I almost believe it. But you see deeper than the careful surface. You hear the trembling underneath. You know the fear that hides behind polished sentences, and the ache that keeps my chest awake long after midnight. So I saw you there, not like someone strong, not like someone holy, just like a woman too tired to carry her own mind. And when I whispered your name, it felt like opening a window in a room that had forgotten air. Not all at once, not dramatic, just enough light to keep me from disappearing. You did not shame me for shaking. You did not step back from the mess. You came near in the most tender way, like mercy that already knew my address. You are close to the broken, close to the breathless heart in me. When fear wraps around my thoughts, you speak and it starts to loosen. When sorrow sits down beside me, you do not leave me there alone. You stay until the dark inside my chest begins to feel less like a grave and more like holy ground. I cried and you heard me, not the polished prayer, the real one, the one beneath the words. And somehow your love did not erase the pain, but held it gently enough that I could finally breathe through it. You are close to the broken, and I am still here because you came close. There are memories that still know my name, old fears that knock without warning, the kind that turn the body into a locked room and make the soul pace circles until morning. I know what it is to feel my thoughts grow sharp, to feel shame moving quietly and rearrange the furniture of my heart. I know what it is to feel surrounded by invisible things, anxiety, regret, the ache of old wounds still trying to become my language. But you teach me a different voice. You tell me I am not abandoned just because I am undone. You tell me the crushed places in me are not disqualifying. They are the very places where your hands know how to rest. You are not propelled by weakness. You do not wait for me to become easy to love. You come near now while my pulse is still uneven, while my faith is still small, while I am still learning how to tell the truth about my pain. And slowly, the fear that once felt final starts to lose its throne. Slowly, my soul remembers that safe does not always mean silent, and healing does not always look bright. Sometimes it looks like this: one honest prayer, one unclenched breath, one night survived with your name still warm on my lips. So I will bless you in the breaking, I will praise you before I feel whole. Because even here, especially here, your tenderness is rebuilding my soul. You are close to the broken, close to the breathless heart in me. When fear wraps around my thoughts, you speak and it starts to loosen. When sorrow sits down beside me, you do not leave me there alone. You stay until the dark inside my chest begins to feel less like a grave and more like holy ground. I cried and you heard me, not the polished prayer, the real one, the one beneath the words. And somehow your love did not erase the pain, my soul learn, what my fear forgets, that those who look to you do not stay covered in shame forever. Teach me to taste your goodness in small things, in morning light on the wall, in quiet after crying, in the strange peace that comes when I stop pretending and let myself be held. Be near to the places in me that still flinch at love. Be near to the parts of me that expect abandonment. Be near to this trembling heart until trust feels possible again. Not rushed, not forced, just real. You are close to the broken, closer than the fear, closer than the memory, closer than the lie that says I'm alone. And I will keep calling your name through every midnight hour, because the God who hears the crushed in spirit is the God who stays. So here in this quiet room, with my whole heart open wide, I am not asking to be untouched, only to be held. And that is miracle enough tonight, that in the middle of all this ache, I can still say, you are good, you are near, and I am still alive. Tonight I'm sitting on the kitchen floor with my knees pulled close, the house gone still around me, the city humming somewhere far below the window. My hair is falling loose from the day, my makeup long gone, and all the strength I wore for everyone else is folded in a chair beside the door. I have been waiting so long that waiting started to feel like a room, four walls, dim light, my own thoughts circling like tired birds with nowhere safe to land. I kept telling myself to be patient, to breathe, to hold it together, but some nights patience feels more like drowning quietly than anything holy. There was a pit inside me, not dramatic from the outside, just deep enough to make every step feel unsure. Mud in my mind, echo in my chest, the kind of heaviness that makes even simple things feel far away. Sleep, peace, hope, the sound of my own laughter. So I called to you, the only way I could, not beautifully, not bravely, just honestly, like a daughter too tired to perform, like a woman undone at the edge of her own silence. And you bent low, you did not stay distant, you did not ask me to clean up first. It came down into the ache, into the waiting, into the part of me that thought I might disappear. There you pulled me out of a deep place, out of the mud, out of my spinning mind. You set my feet on something steady when I had forgotten what steady felt like. And now there's a new song in my mouth, still trembling, still soft, but alive. Not a loud song, not a perfect one, just proof that your mercy found me before I found my way back to myself. You heard me in the dark, you stayed when I was unraveling, you held me like my broken heart was never too much to carry. And if I'm singing now, it's because you met me in the pit and taught my soul how to breathe again. I used to think you wanted polished things, beautiful prayers, steady faith, a version of me that never shook when the night got heavy. But you are not hungry for performance, you are not moved by my pretending. You open my ears to a quieter kind of worship, truth, surrender, a life that says yes, even when my voice is small. So here I am, still here, healing, still learning how not to run back to what cannot hold me. Here I am, washing dishes, answering texts, trying to carry your presence into the ordinary ache of being human. Because some battles do not end all at once, some fears come back and whisper, some old wounds still remember my name. But now there is something different in me, not certainty, not control, something better, a steadiness I did not make, a tenderness that survived the dark, a holy refusal to let despair become my identity. You have put something new inside me, not just a song, but a reason to sing it. So when the thoughts get loud again, when the waiting starts to close in, remind me what you already did. You came down, you reached in, you did not turn away from me then, and you will not start now. You pulled me out of the deep place, out of the mud, out of my spinning mind. You set my feet on something steady when I had forgotten what steady felt like. And now there's a new song in my mouth, still trembling, still soft, but alive. Not a loud song, not a perfect one, just proof that your mercy found me before I found my way back to myself. You heard me in the dark, you stayed when I was unraveling. You held me like my broken heart was never too much to carry. And if I'm singing now, it's because you met me in the pit and taught my soul how to breathe again. Teach me to trust you in the slow healing, in the unfinished places, in the days that still ache. Keep me from running after empty things just because they shine. Make my life a quiet offering, not flawless, just real. Let obedience become softer than fear. Let love become deeper than survival. Let the story in my mouth be this: I was sinking and you came for me. You pulled me out of the deep place, and even now you are pulling me still. Every time sorrow tries to name me, your grace speaks louder. So I will sing this new song slowly, with tears if I need to, with healing still in progress, with hope learning how to stand. Because the God who heard me waiting is the God who stays, and the God who met me in the pit is the God who will carry me home. So tonight, if all I have is one quiet hallelujah, let it be enough. You did not ask for perfection, you only asked for my heart. And here it is, still tender, still beating, still yours. Tonight I'm brushing through my hair with tired hands in a quiet room, the city breathing through the window, like it knows how close I've come to letting heaviness become my name. There's a cup gone cold beside the bed, a lamp left low, and all the noise I carried home still circling slowly in my chest. I know how to keep moving, I know how to answer text, how to smile soft, how to make pain look organized. But when the house gets still enough, I can hear the ache underneath it all. The old fears, the sharp self-talk, the tired places in me that forget they are loved. The second life gets hard, so I speak to my own soul tonight, like a woman holding her own face in trembling hands, like a daughter trying to remember what grief made her misplace. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Don't let the dark be louder than what He has already done. Don't forget the mercy that carried you this far, because you have been kinder than my memory admits. You have stayed truer than my feelings know. And even now, with my mind still tired and my heart still sore, your goodness is closer than the weight I wore all day. So I will tell my soul again, do not forget what love has done. He forgives, He heals, He holds, He stays when the night is long. He lifts me out of shame's low language, crowns me with compassion still. And even when I feel so fragile, your tenderness is stronger than my will. You do not deal with me the way my fear says I deserve. You do not speak to me the way my guilt speaks first. Your mercy leans lower than my breaking. Your grace outlasts my worst. So I will tell my soul again, do not forget what love has done. There are days I feel like vapor, like one hard wind could scatter me. I feel the frailty in my body, the overthinking in my bones, the strange exhaustion of carrying invisible things. And still you remember I am dust, without despising me for it. You know exactly how human I am, and somehow that does not make you love me less. That is the part that undoes me. Not just that you are holy, but that you are gentle too. Not just that you are strong, but that you've been low over bruised thoughts and panic-stricken prayers, and the secret grief I do not know how to name. You do not rush me past my healing. You do not shame me for my slowness. You are patient with the parts of me I still wish I could hide. Like a father kneeling to look his child back in the eyes, you speak to the frightened places in me until they stop running for a minute. You do not erase my humanity, you cover it with mercy. And somewhere in that holy kindness, my breathing changes, my shoulders soften, my soul comes back to my body. So when I forget again tomorrow, when anxiety starts rewriting truth, when my reflection looks more tired than brave, meet me there. Remind me softly that your love is not exhausted by me, that heaven is not impatient with my becoming. So I will tell my soul again, do not forget what love has done. He forgives, He heals, He holds, He stays when the night is long. He lifts me out of shame's low language, crowns me with compassion still. And even when I feel so fragile, your tenderness is stronger than my will. You do not deal with me the way my fear says I deserve. You do not speak to me the way my guilt speaks first. Your mercy leans lower than my breaking. Your grace outlasts my worst. So I will tell my soul again, do not forget what love has done. From as far as east is from the west, that's how far you carry my shame. Not by pretending I never broke, but by refusing to call me by my ruin's name. You redeemed a life I thought I had already wasted. You satisfy the stark places in me with something deeper than relief. And when my strength feels thin as paper, you renew me in ways I cannot fake. Not all at once, not with noise, but like morning light touching a closed room awake. You are slow mercy, you are strong kindness, you are everything my soul forgets, until your presence says it again. So I will tell my soul again, do not forget what love has done. He has carried you through hidden wars, through silent tears, through setting suns. He has not turned from your weakness, he has not tired of your need. He is nearer than your next breath, gentler than every wound that bleeds. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, with all that's bruised and all that's true. Not because the pain is over, but because his mercy carried you through. And if tonight all I can offer is one soft hallelujah in the dark, let it rise from every broken place his love has held inside my heart. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Even here, especially here, don't forget what love has done. Tonight the room feels softer somehow, like even the shadows have loosened their grip. I'm sitting by the window in an oversized sweater, hair falling down, fingers wrapped around a cooling mug. And for the first time in a long time, my chest is not bracing for the worst. That frightens me a little, how strange it is when peace comes back to a heart that learned to survive on alert. I got so used to carrying sorrow quietly, to moving gently around my own pain, to expecting every good thing to leave before morning. There were years inside me that felt exiled, whole rooms of my soul went dark. I smiled when I had to, answered when I could, kept my life looking almost normal, while something in me lived far away from laughter, from wonder, from the old sound of hope. And now you begin restoring me so tenderly, it almost feels unreal, like waking from a dream. I was too afraid to believe was kind, like finding breath in a place that had only known holding on, like hearing my own heart whisper, maybe I'm coming back. I thought joy forgot my name, I thought the winter had moved in for good. But here you are opening windows in me I thought were painted shut. You are bringing me back from the places I disappeared, back from the numbness, back from the nights that taught my body to fear. And it feels like dreaming, the slow return of light, like grace touching the ruins and calling them alive. You are filling my mouth with the sound I lost, not forced laughter, not borrowed praise, but something honest and soft, the kind that rises when mercy has stayed long enough for a wounded soul to trust. You are bringing me back, and I can feel it in my blood. There are still places in me that ache when I touch, the memories that hold their breath, scars that do not hurt all day, only in certain weather, only when a song or a smell or a silence opens the wrong door. I know what it is to sow in tears, to pray while trembling, to keep showing up with swollen eyes and holy exhaustion, to plant faith in the ground with hands that did not feel strong enough to believe believe anything will grow. I know what it is to carry grief like a private country, to walk through ordinary mornings with an invisible funeral in my ribs. But you saw every seed, every quiet obedience. Every night I chose not to give up. Every small hallelujah dragged through the dirt by faith. You kept count of the tears I thought were wasted. You knew what I could not see, that sorrow was not just drowning me, it was burying something holy, deep enough to bloom later. So now when healing comes, I do not call it luck, I call it your kindness, remembering me before I could remember myself. You are bringing me back from the places I disappeared, back from the numbness, back from the nights that taught my body to fear. And it feels like dreaming, the slow return of light, like grace touching the ruins and calling them alive. You are filling my mouth with the sound I lost, not forced laughter, not borrowed praise, but something honest and soft, the kind that rises when mercy has stayed long enough for a wounded soul to trust. You are bringing me back, and I can feel it in my blood. Restore me like dry riverbeds, suddenly remembering rain. Run through the cracked places in me until they sing again. Not the old version of me, not the one who did not know sorrow, but this truer woman, this gentler heart, this soul made deep by surviving. If I wept while planting, let me reap without shame. If I carried my seeds in the dark, let me come home singing your name. Because the tears were real, and the loss was real, and the ache was more than words could say. But so is this mercy, so is this healing, so is the dawn you are making. You are bringing me back, and I do not have to rush. You are teaching my nervous heart that tenderness can be trusted. What felt impossible yesterday is opening quietly tonight, and even the nations of my own thoughts have started whispering, the Lord has done great things. Yes, you have done great things for me, even here, especially here in the aftermath, in the slow repair, in the sacred ordinary of being held. So if my hands still shake, let them shake while holding hope. If my eyes still fill, let it be, because joy is finally close. The ones who sow in tears do not vanish in the field, they come back carrying harvest, even if they had to learn to believe with wet cheeks and tired knees. So here I am, still healing, still tender, still yours. And I think I hear it now, the quiet sound of joy.